Right is wrong, that's what they believe. So the South will rise, infringing on our widely held beliefs. Stay right, so open up your eyes. Blood is spilled and it's not so obsolete. Separate and we will rise. Right is wrong and that's what they all believe. Right or wrong, so open up your eyes. What will you rise for? What will make you fight? What will make you take up arms, light up the night? Is it right or wrong? Is it right or wrong? For us it is, for you it's the latter. Abolish slavery, infringe on our rights, treading on us like it don't matter. But yeah, it does matter. Regardless of what you think, it's our right and we'll protect. The federal state imposed this and that, well, what is next? Unionists own slaves, but they cast their gaze on us. Hypocrisy, just the start of the tear that tears us up, and we'll drag their beliefs through the fire. Whether it's right or wrong, take up arms, whole country is mired in a war soon far gone. Right is wrong, that's what they believe. So the South will rise, infringing on our widely held beliefs. Stay right, so open up your eyes. Blood is spilled and it's not so obsolete. Separate and we will rise. Right is wrong and that's what they all believe. Right or wrong, so open up your eyes. What will you rise for? What will make you fight? What will make you take up arms, light up the night? Is it for your state, your home, your family? Preserving what you know, unabashedly. Confederacy, born of rebellion. Right or wrong? Right or wrong, who's telling? Secede southern states, one after another, reclaim territory serious, they discover. This rebellion is born in the night. Discontent formed when the federals say what's right. Unsatisfactory how they handle slaves who flee the fugitive act not imposed. We don't believe, so we build up our forces to fight for what is right, even though it's wrong to you. We fight to preserve our institutions, way of life, even though it's not for you. Right is wrong, that's what they believe. So the South will rise, infringing on our widely held beliefs. Stay right, so open up your eyes. Blood is spilled and it's not so obsolete. Separate and we will rise. Right is wrong and that's what they all believe. Right or wrong, so open up your eyes. Right is wrong, that's what they believe. So the South will rise, infringing on our widely held beliefs. Stay right, so open up your eyes. Blood is spilled and it's not so obsolete. Separate and we will rise. Right is wrong and that's what they all believe. Right or wrong, so open up your eyes. Rebels rise, rebels rise, rebels rise, one after another on the southern side. Rebels rise, rebels rise, rebels rise. This government no longer represents their rights. It's a fight, it's a fight, it's a fight. I guess they want not acknowledging our ties. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Offer them peace with concession they don't like. Rejected, so guess what? In Charleston, tensions grew. The harbor stands up for in our territory, we break loose. Surrender peacefully, y'all face the weapons that amass. For regard, some of the cannons, all sizes set to blast. Blast, but first, cut them off at last. Food is running out so fast. This clash, one-sided, they can't stop. At last, bombardment poised to start. Round after round, round after round, fire into the bricks and stone. Also lots of wood, heat up the cannonballs to ignite the mighty fortress prone. 1,000 rounds, 2,000 rounds, 3,000 rounds, the smoke fills up the sky, what a sight. Rebellion in theory has now turned to action, and soon war, we will all know what it's like. Rebels rise, rebels rise, rebels rise, one after another on the southern side. Rebels rise, rebels rise, rebels rise. This government no longer represents their rights. It's a fight, it's a fight, it's a fight. I guess they want not acknowledging our ties. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Offer them peace with concession they don't like, but they surrender anyways to our men just after noon. Shocking blow to their confidence, but they'll regroup to fight back soon. Meanwhile, set the march to the capital. Rise up, rebels, we rise. Doesn't really matter if it's wrong to you. We fight to protect our rights. rise. 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 Here we go now, here we go now, marching over hills, carrying the advantage now. Here we go now, here we go now, imposing our will, victory in our sights. Now they're looking to put out the fire that we start towards Richmond. They move, they start to march, ready to take us down, not so fast, camped at Manassas Junction, Beauregard and his men, well ain't it something, in his headquarters, planning an attack when an enemy blast smashes through so fast. On the offensive, they must be organized the men to engage them, they will see there's no backing down on this side, position men on the hills to fire on their lines. Well, the men rally, stand so bold, guarding every path, what we think we know. However, they seep through an unguarded ford, smashing in our flank retreat to fight more. Manassas at the junction, they wonder. Manassas, victory we plunder. Manassas at the junction, they wonder. Manassas, victory we plunder. Henry House held the next phase of battle, exchanging artillery, we press advantage. Jackson stood strong like an old stone wall, inspiring the rebels to fight, do damage. Savagely we fight the first battle this war. Civilians are caught up by the guns that roar, but we, the rebels, rally to protect. We know they're trying to end our cause. We say hell no. Shoot the officers, take revenge. Really don't care, it's like the killing won't end. We capture their guns in the confusion, turning the battle in our favor, keep moving. Manassas at the junction, they wonder. Manassas, victory we plunder. Manassas at the junction, they wonder. Manassas, victory we plunder. Manassas at the junction, they wonder. Manassas, victory we plunder. Manassas at the junction, they wonder. Manassas, victory we plunder. So this day they meet us down at the junction, signify the true start of this war. Yeah, down at the junction, down at the junction, the first men will fall, yeah we know. So this day they meet us down at the junction, signify the true start of this war. Yeah, down at the junction, down at the junction, the first men will fall, yeah we know. The tide of the battle shifted, we captured their guns, give them hell soldiers, press the advantage, push them back, here we come. Once again they face defeat, at our hands they don't anticipate. The spectators that are watching horror as we attack and they fade. No, don't shoot until they're close within 50 yards. And if they pass that, introduce the bayonet. Now stay steady, face forward, no turning back. And give them a yell. All together now, rebel soldiers in full effect. All together now, rebel soldiers in full effect. So this day they meet us down at the junction, signify the true start of this war. Yeah, down at the junction, the first men will fall, yeah we know. So this day they meet us down at the junction, signify the true start of this war. Yeah, down at the junction, the first men will fall, yeah we know. Now the entire army is crumbling, beginning to disintegrate into chaos as we fire upon them. Some flee, some becomes many, there's no way. orderly chaos until they reach Bull Run, overturning their wagons, leave equipment, Union soldiers and civilians in disarray. Disorganized, don't pursue, what can I say? So tell Abraham his mighty army was defeated by the rebels on this day. No lie, and tell Mr. Davis we achieved our glory at the cost of many lives on both sides. Bittersweet victory will be short-lived. They are sure to regroup. Though the battle is over, the war isn't won on this day. Ain't that the truth? Manassas at the junction they wonder. Manassas, victory we plunder. Manassas at the junction they wonder. Manassas, victory we plunder at the junction. Victory we plunder at the junction. Victory we plunder at the junction. Through the cornfields, see the men in blue approaching. From the hills around, see them invading, watch them closely. Beat them head on in the fields cause they're approaching. Our city we defend, they probably think they are encroaching. It's a lot to take, not a knowledge, but we still fight. Sharpsburg, our city in the distance, with all our might. So we the light in the battle, that's right. Meet them in the cornfield, close quarters so tight. Hand to hand at times, a bayonet will do. In the gut of them, dressed in all out blue. Contrast of the blood, the carnage down here tough. Though the Texans fight fierce, they're overwhelming us. Take up the guns on hills around the city. Infantry charge it and hold the night. A creek running through cinches around the city. It turns red from the falling, what a sight. Take up the guns on hills around the city. Infantry charge it and hold the night. A creek running through cinches around the city. It turns red from the falling, what a sight. They push through, so determined. We retreat and lose ground. In a road that's sunken, we stand and defend, but the bullets rain in, what a sound. The blood in this place starts to form rivers. Confederates falling all around. Desperate with our guns, trying to fend them off. In the end, we say, what now? Bloody anger was hell on earth for us, but no time to stop now. You can trust, fall back to the city, force them in the open. Our guns are poised to break them, crush. They march towards Antietam Creek, cross the bridge. Sharpshooters cut them down in a bottleneck, fierce. Take up the guns on hills around the city. Infantry charge it and hold the night. A creek running through cinches around the city. It turns red from the falling, what a sight. Take up the guns on hills around the city. Infantry charge it and hold the night. A creek running through cinches around the city. It turns red from the falling, what a sight. 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 Take up the guns on hills around the city. 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 We fire down from the hills around the city, falling down, yeah, they're falling all around. Charging the plateau, we're defending so fiercely. Foolishness and honor together drown. In the creek Antietam, they strategically avoid playing right into our hands viciously. But we must defend our city, do so at all costs. The guns unleashed menacingly. They fall upon the hills, fall upon the hills, fall upon the hills, fall upon the hills. Hey, defend your home now. That's the only thing that matters, how it feels. They fall upon the hills, fall upon the hills, fall upon the hills, fall upon the hills. Hey, defend your home now. That's the only thing that matters, how it feels. That's the only thing that matters, how it feels. That's the only thing that matters, how it feels. That's the only thing that matters, how it feels. That's the only thing that matters, how it feels. See, they are hemmed up, but they are still coming in. Overwhelming numbers fall back, but never running. A flood of men in blue are headed straight towards the city. Pick them off for how long can we stand it? So many days seen they gain the upper hand, losing ground and losing men. So tactically we are beat, but not outright. Can they say they win? They fall up on the hills, fall up on the hills, fall up on the hills, fall up on the hills. Hey, defend your home now. That's the only thing that matters, how it feels. They fall up on the hills, fall up on the hills, fall up on the hills, fall up on the hills. Hey, defend your home now. That's the only thing that matters, how it feels. That's the only thing that matters, how it feels. That's the only thing that matters, how it feels. That's the only thing that matters, how it feels. That's the only thing that matters, how it feels. They can charge the heights of the city if they want, but we will be sure to let them know. Taking the city, all they did was inspire, so charge we give them fire and smoke. All they'll get is fire and smoke. As they assemble at the crossing, they should know the city won't be surrendered willingly. Sharpshooters are in place strategically. The master man in blue picked them off. Through the streets, meet our resistance all along. Fredericksburg, they'll have to pry it from us. Guns unleashed, but our voices never hush. Well, south of the city, things fall. Said sitting both sides gather strong. We can see silhouettes across the river, ready to charge the hills we possess with some vigor. Guns and men are placed all along intensely, ready to fire down on them, ready to do so quickly. The tension is building to the south, but in the north they begin shelling the city. Here we go. Fire and smoke, unleash your guns. Fire and smoke, unleash everyone. Protect the heights of the city at all costs with the blood of the many. Yeah, fire and smoke, unleash your guns. Fire and smoke, unleash everyone. Protect the heights of the city at all costs with the blood of the many. Yeah, they can charge the heights of the city if they want, but we will be sure to let them know. Taking the city, all they did was inspire, so charge we give them fire and smoke. Retreat defensively, still striking when we can. As they enter the city with numbers hard to stand. Street by street, we move back. The people that we moved to take positions on the heights, overlooking what's left. Not much, but we watch them loot and pillage, and rage forms deep inside. We feel it, they will not take the heights on this day. There's no way without feeling the heat from our bullets. The fog has lifted to the south as they charge. Open fire, strike like lightning. as they cross, holding strong all along. But they penetrate a gap and catch our men off guard. Somehow, I guess we lack brutal fighting hand to hand. Desperately we fight, overwhelmed in the end. We fall back, that's right, but the heights we will never give up. Keep on climbing, they will fall all around the green hills, stained from blood of the fire and smoke. Unleash your guns, fire and smoke. Unleash everyone, protect the heights of the city at all costs with the blood of the many. Yeah, fire and smoke. Unleash your guns, fire and smoke. Unleash everyone, protect the heights of the city at all costs with the blood of the many. Yeah, they can trust the heights of the city if they want, but we will be sure to let them know. Taking the city, all it did was inspire, so charge we get them fire and smoke. Fire and smoke. Fire and fire it down on them. The smoke bills, they're trying to take the heights from us. Well, that kills. Row after row of men, they stand higher, and row after row we shoot, we bring fire. The dead start to pile, the wounded they scream out, but we are determined to defend what we're about. Lead looking on in horror as they refuse to start charging in. We shoot, reload and shoot. Well, what do they accomplish? Ignoring their fallen men who tell them to turn back from the wall they're closing in, and we're only adding more plight, contributing with a line of smart soldiers determined to not give in. All you gotta see is the row of rifles resting on the stone wall, firing non-stop, no stressing, just bringing hell to them. They fall and cry out, we gave up the city, not our life, there's no doubt. Take the heights, you can try, but all you'll see, just know, just know, just know, all you'll see is fire, fire, fire and smoke. Take the heights, you can try, but all you'll see, just know, just know, just know, all you'll see is fire, fire, fire and smoke. The place is Mary's Heights, we stand, we hold strong, overlooking carnage, building the Union so far gone. 1,000 men lay there are wounded now. By the end of the day, 8,000 scattered around. A victory for us, but the price is too high. Countrymen face death, no matter just what side. We hold the high ground, but no, we can't ignore the suffering they feel. Gather up the dead and go. All along the wall, the other side, our side is also filled with bodies face down, how they reside. No celebration for our men, turning cold. A different victory, the price can't be ignored. All along the wall, after all the smoke clears, rebel soldiers silence. It'll be for many years that this war rages, but regroup, time to march on the offensive. No time to mourn so harsh. Take the heights, you can try, but all you'll see, just know, just know, just know, all you'll see is fire, fire, fire and smoke. Take the heights, you can try, but all you'll see, just know, just know, just know, all you'll see is fire, fire, fire and smoke. Take the heights, you can try, but all you'll see, just know, just know, just know, all you'll see is fire, fire, fire and smoke. Take the heights, you can try, but all you'll see, just know, just know, just know, all you'll see is fire, fire, fire and smoke. Well, they're gathering at the Ohio River, gathering their men, I know why. Out past the old church at the banks, they wait to invade, sending panic down the line. So guns blazing, charge, it's amazing. They wanted to delay, but attack is what they're facing. Bullets they're embracing, no time, we're erasing all their plans, so swift the engagement. The old church Shiloh, overlooking all of the carnage now. No blessings here, no blessings. The battlefield is a hornet's nest of sound. Johnson leading us over hills into the battle, inspiring the men to rally. A bullet in the sky rips through him, and the blood pools in his boot. But still, we must rally. The old church Shiloh, overlooking all of the carnage now. No blessings here, no blessings. The battlefield is a hornet's nest of sound. The old church Shiloh overlooking all of the carnage now. No blessings here, no blessings. The battlefield is a hornet's nest of sound. It's 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 a hornet's nest of sound. In a hornet's nest, bullets ripping. Reality and fallacy, it's hard to tell the difference. Reality down here gets harder to keep on gripping. When the bullets whizzing by, sound like hornets on a mission. So bullets fly, smoke in the sky. The sound deafening, not hard to make out why. Fallen men die, stunned, that's no lie. The bullets are hornets, fiercely we have to fight. The old church Shiloh, overlooking all of the carnage now. No blessings here, no blessings. The battlefield is a hornet's nest of sound. Night falls on the battlefield, the rain starts to fall, and the wounded cry out all along, all night long. We are holding them back, standing strong, but they will be reinforced when the darkness is gone. The old church Shiloh, overlooking all of the carnage now. No blessings here, no blessings. The battlefield is a hornet's nest of sound. The old church Shiloh, overlooking all of the carnage now. No blessings here, no blessings. The battlefield is a hornet's nest of sound. It's 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 a hornet's nest of sound. And the old church is witness to the fire of guns and explosions going off. We are mired in the sound of endless bullets, flesh, and some bone. No blessings here, just trying to make it home. Overrunning their camps, reinforcements they arrive. Artillery they amass, falling down, breaking up the line. It's happening all too fast, the hornets they pass. The fighting is frantic, fierce, remembered by every soul that lasts. They're pushing us past the church, oh yeah, we're falling. No one time, the battle is all but lost, but still remain. The will to fight is changing, more fire, but we know our fate. Numbers game, numbers this time wins the day. Church is witness to the choir of guns and explosions going on. We are mired in the sound of endless bullets, flesh, and some bone. No blessings here, just trying to make it home. And the old church is witness to the choir of guns and explosions going on. We are mired in the sound of endless bullets, flesh, and some bone. No blessings here, just trying to make it home. And the old church is witness to the choir of guns and explosions going off. We are mired in the sound of endless bullets, flesh, and some bone. No blessings here, just trying to make it home. Retreat, we must, their forces overwhelmed. Determined to turn the tide of the war where we fell. Charging into our camps, yeah, turning the tables. The battle is lost, so much blood spilled, so fatal. The Federals grew to go deep into the heart of the South. Crossing the river, that's just the start. 10,000 soldiers, 10,000 brothers, sons are left behind at Shiloh, the old church when it's done. "10,000 soldiers, 10,000 brothers, sons left behind as we retreat. The old church left in the sun. In the sun. Full moon, full by the light guns they blaze. Full moon, souls will wander in a daze. They march on us, and once again on the move. Another southern city marching towards death. On the move, what Jackson has an answer, so eagerly we wait. We feel they wanna pin us down. All roads lead, the chances they'll counter our aggression. Their tactics learn the lesson as the day moves along. Just another in the session of death and destruction. Death and destruction, refuse to give in, fighting fierce, no discussion. Far superior their numbers, but their ranks still crumble. Inexperience the reason, desperation is the struggle. We must stop the advances, turn the tide, or just stem it. Damn it, this whole battle is the hinge. The war is shifting. Full moon, full moon, full moon. By the light guns they blaze. Full moon, souls will wander in a daze. Full moon. Full moon, full moon. By the light guns they blaze. Full moon, souls will wander in a daze. Well, they set up their camp, they're comfortable, I guess they are. Trading stories and laughing, feeling fine, I guess they are. But we gather all around in the trees, we start creeping, moving towards them step by step. Carefully surprised, we're seeking animals, start to flee, running right through the camp. Rebel, yeah, we unleash as we trust, they have no chance. Unleash a torrent of bullets that's so loud and deafening. It's competing with the screams of Union soldiers exiting. Far superior their numbers, but they must try to regroup. Victory by any means is the path we must choose. The night is setting in pursuit, we keep on moving. By the light of the moon so bright, it's what we're using. Full moon, full moon, full moon. By the light guns they blaze. Full moon, souls will wander in a daze. Full moon. Full moon, full moon. By the light guns they blaze. Full moon, souls will wander in a daze. In a daze. In a daze. In a daze. A far sets in, somehow they'll bring in chaos. We're trying to track them in, units get cut off. Stonewall, he appears off in the distance. Maybe not know it's the enemy, surely from that position where they cross. So fire on them, Jackson tries to plead to stop, but we shoot our own commander on his horse. Navy falls, this era will it cost us? No one knows, we carry him back as the real enemy shoots a barrage in a mass. This is a madness of battle, and when will it end? This is the madness. This is the madness, full moon. Beneath it we descend, we descend. This is the madness of battle, and when will it end? This is the madness. This is the madness, full moon. Beneath it we descend, we descend. We descend. We descend. Jackson was wounded, but we tasted victory. We did, however, hard to take advantage. Their position on the ridge, the heights all around, they seem to have us on the run, but they make moves playing right into our hands. So far gone, we captured Hazel Grove and turn it into a mighty fortress, where we can rain bombs on them and take the heights. Refocus. This is the madness of battle, and when will it end? This is the madness. This is the madness, full moon. Beneath it we descend, we descend. This is the madness of battle, and when will it end? This is the madness. This is the madness, full moon. Beneath it we descend, we descend, we descend. raining cannon fire on them. Rain from our new position, bombs away. General Hooker gets it on this day. Hey, we are turning the tide with every blast. Hey, taking a position, Mary has a stone wall, sunken row, so familiar, we stand, we hold strong. Yeah, they gather far below, in their trenches will they charge? Of course they're gonna charge, and we will make them pay the cost. Full on the top with every man and gun we have behind our wall. Not so tall but strong, it makes it where we die. In a sunken place we came a long way just to die. They came a long way to meet our bullets in the sky. Sunk in place, soldiers no face, they're just gone. Sunk in place, and by the full moon I can hear the call. Sunk in place, soldiers no face, they're just gone. Sunk in place, and by the full moon I can hear them call. Well, Lee is coming, ready to attack. The casualties mount their ambition. They are compromised, so they retreat to the river. Order is missing. In the rain the river rose, but they managed to cross the bridge and save their men, their campaign. But victory is ours on this day. They fall back from the city, Chesterfield. They fall back past Richmond. We the rebels have hope to continue the war with some conviction. Sunk in place, soldiers no face, they're just gone. Sunk in place, and by the full moon I can hear the call. Sunk in place, soldiers no face, they're just gone. Sunk in place, and by the full moon I can hear the call. Victory. Well, they fall back, so we march forward. Take the fight to them, will it soon be over? Be a masters, us in numbers, desperation size to march across the country, crossing to the northern side. A small city with a name never cared before will be the site of a battle now, forevermore. Because I can hear the men all calling, echoing through the mist where they have fallen. Meanwhile, me is heading towards us with the force so great. A clash is imminent in the streets. The armies face, they assemble defensive in a fishhook hold position. But we keep on pressing, march forward is the vision. March to Pennsylvania, march to the north, march to the countryside, take the fight to them. March and you will restore hope to win this war somehow. Hope to fight on, but it's endless now. Well, on July 1st, Lee breaks all the silence. Buford's infantry we smash through with some violence. They fall apart and retreat through the town. We pursue them, they're headed to the hill southbound. They take up positions and they have the high ground, but we are bearing down on them. Closer now, these hills will be covered in bodies coming days. I can hear them calling and it's hard to erase. So 1 second to your battle, it's a spirits, little rats are peach orchards, devils in the wheat field. Locations where blood is spilled and we come ahead. Sleeves playing the press the lines, they're wrong, there's no defense. This clash has now become a battle, full blown. The entire war could slip from our grasp if they won. March to Pennsylvania, march to the north, march through the countryside, take the fight to them. March and you will restore hope to win this war somehow. Hope to fight on, but it's endless now. Hope to win this war somehow. Hope fight on, but it's endless now. March to Pennsylvania, march to the north. March to Pennsylvania, march to the north. Cemetery Ridge, charge their position but never forget. 12,500 soldiers cut down, the blood ran in rivers, yes it did. Row after row, row after row, shot down how the tables turn. Row after row, row after row, cut down will we ever learn? I don't really care what's been said. Many young boys falling on this ridge, you can still see them dead. 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 I can hear them marching to their victory. I can also hear our own demise. Resources running low and it's endless. The men they assemble to fight. Day 3, we have failed to make significant gains, so retreat, guess this is the time. We fear all along when it's shifting towards them, and so many have died. I don't really care what's been said. Many young boys falling on this ridge, you can still see them dead. Dead. You can still see them dead. Dead. You can still see them dead. March to Pennsylvania, march to the north. March through the countryside, take the fight to them. March and you will restore hope to win this war somehow. Hope, but there's no hope now. 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 But there's no hope now. But there's no hope now. No hope now. The trees caught fire, men from both sides of the trap, hear the screams, then ask yourself why we are here in the first place. Mostly cause they threaten our way of life, so we resolve to fight. Well, they set up camp near the old battlefield where just a year before they were slaughtered. Skeletons nearby, they lay in the dirt next to them, and all of this is just a starter. In the dense thicket we amass how many men? Well, it's more than they surely will anticipate. They wanna draw us out into open conflict, but we play to our advantage, not a deficit. Well, the trees caught fire, men from both sides are trapping in the screens, then ask yourself why we are here in the first place. Mostly cause they threaten our way of life, so we resolve to fight in the trees of fire. Trees of fire. Trees of fire. Trees of fire. Well, the trees caught fire, men from both sides are trapping, get the screams, then ask yourself why we We are here in the first place, mostly cause they threaten our way of life, so we resolve to fight. When we meet them as they march at every junction, relentlessly fire into them. Guns like percussion lead the sound, the symphony of victory. After Gettysburg, we fight guerrilla tactics, they will see. Come on in to the wilderness, close quarters every man, where your numbers don't matter and we need to make a stand. Desperation on our side and we use it as a weapon. Fire all the rifles up in flames, we are destined for the trees. God, firemen from both sides are trapping at the screens. Then ask yourself why we are here in the first place, mostly cause they threaten our way of life, so we resolve to fight in the trees of fire. 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 They fire on us fiercely, only provoking us to smoke in the air from the guns, only choking us in the thickest sparks from the rifles. Ignite the brush, wounded men resolve to a pistol in the head. So rough, this hell is never ending, but we press the advantage. The few against many, their ranks somehow we damage. Just how much loss, hard to say. It's hard to breathe among the flames. Trees of fire. The situation is dire. For them, for us, what we're waiting for. In the hell we bring, hard to let it go. Our men are now ghosts, and us smoking, flip their pain. Orange plate, bro, we capture, but after this won't be the same. It's a war of attrition, and they wanna bleed us. Tribalists plan to take advantage of the arrogance, no lie. Union soldiers know his brilliance, and Grant is fed up, trying to prove something, but down here he'll find it really tough. In the wilderness, please avoid it, but it's rough. In the wilderness, rebels wait, that is us. Trees of fire, the situation is dire. For them, for us, what we're waiting for. In the hell we bring, hard to let it go. Trees of fire, the situation is dire. For them, for us, what we're waiting for. In the hell we bring, hard to let it go. They disengage, yeah, they're leaving many men behind. You should see them, but we must move on to the next point. Many men we leave behind in the gray smoke. But the trees got firemen from both sides are trapping at the screens. Then ask yourself why we are here in the first place, mostly cause they threaten our way of life, so we resolve to fight in the trees of fire. To the next point where we hold the high ground. Entrance they dig in, sharpshooters are all around. Sedgwick, confident we can't hit them. Stands to fire until the bullets silence him. Not Cameron close his eyelids. Just a precursor of events that to unfold. Lee moves and reinforcements overnight is what I'm told. They hold a bridge and think we won't dare to take it back. They hesitate, we move with a purpose. What they lack, they try to push the lines and take positions that we held up at the courthouse. We rebels still are doing well. Time is of the essence, they're in a rush in the war. For us, it's survival, rise up, well you should know. They fall at the courthouse, we rise, we rise. They fall at the courthouse, we rise, we rise. They fall at the courthouse, we rise, we rise. They fall. They move blind and rather hastily. We fire shells into them, sparking flames. And you see, it's all reminiscent of the battle that has passed. Cross the pole, let them try to escape, it won't last. Trenches that we hold, they take, and then we take them back. Back and forth is endless, with no winner who will crack. Laura Hook contested in the sleep day and night. Many get lost in the carnage, many hours we must fight. But the horror soon to come will test both sides. Resolve the purpose of their campaign to wear us down. They were wrong, but we hold on determined, marching to a bloody place that for many years it is hurt. Many say they fall at the courthouse, we rise, we rise. They fall at the courthouse, we rise, we rise. They fall at the courthouse, we rise, we rise. They fall. They fall. They fall. The bloody angle, bodies are just mangled, everything is ripped apart, oh the sound. At the bloody angle, bodies are just mangled, everything is ripped apart, oh the sound. Pull the trigger, the bullets fly around. See the splinters, see bodies falling down. Just remember, there's really no escape. You can figure, the blood, it forms a lake. At the courthouse, no justice to be found. Gunshots and explosions, yes, that is the sound. You can see the earth everywhere, scorched and burned, where men lay face down. That is how they're found. At the courthouse, no justice to be found. Gunshots and explosions, yes, that is the sound. You can see the earth everywhere, scorched and burned, where men lay face down. That is how they're found. At the bloody angle, shots of fire on the day. And anything else that moves that stands or is in the way. At the bloody angle, it's a stalemate, but they destroyed a whole unit of our men just hours before the rain starts to fall. The mud becomes so treacherous. Fighting fierce, never ending, gaining then falling quick. No mercy is given, and no mercy here is shown. The courthouse we must hold, or the end for us is known. At the courthouse, no justice to be found. Gunshots and explosions, yes, that is the sound. You can see the earth everywhere, scorched and burned, where men lay face down. That is how they're found. At the courthouse, no justice to be found. Gunshots and explosions, yes, that is the sound. You can see the earth everywhere, scorched and burned, where men lay face down. That is how they're found. How they're found. Equipped to do damage as the days they pass, setting up obstacles, slowing them in a massive fire and artillery. There's no problem, they crash, they fall back. We decide to pursue, no chance. When night fell, they descended on our men in the darkness. Killed or captured is our fate now. Regardless how we fought all the days just before, because no victory is clear. And in this war, for us no victory is near. We fall at the courthouse, they rise, they rise. We fall at the courthouse, they rise, they rise. We fall at the courthouse, they rise, they rise. We fall at the courthouse, they rise, they rise. We fall. They fall. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. They want trouble, we have a gun on every side. At the crossroads crossroads, deciding if we live or die. And in this battle, it doesn't matter if you're right. Lightning striking at every junction, the road rifles waiting and it's no discussion. Reinforcements they bring in, smashing in a concussion, resisting like a rip wall, and we're trying to rise for something. Mowing them down, they cannot see where we are. Positions unknown until they face a barrage. One step ahead it seems, confusion in the ranks. Take advantage, we must shift the tide. What we think, rifles firing into them. We're holding ground at the crossroads, winning just pretend. Cold, it's cold in the air, on the wind, down on the battlefield. Cold, yeah, it's oh so grim. Cold, it's cold in the air, on the wind, down on the battlefield. Cold, yeah, it's oh so grim. Cold, it's cold in the air, on the wind, down on the battlefield. Cold, yeah, it's oh so grim. Bars and stars flying that day and every night. Death flying over the battlefield in sight. Victory we need to claim, yeah, you're right. Overland, they move to strike and bleed us dry. Fighting with vigor and intensely, they charge into our lines. A barrage you should see, maybe not, because it's carnage on a scale. Grant won't stop, and Lee is here to make it a living hell. Richmond close in the distance, yeah, so far from victory. Laying their glory at the crossroads, they will see. We won't go quietly into the night. Rebels rise, we rise. In the end, it take the fight. Rifles firing into them. We're holding ground at the crossroads, winning just pretend. Cold, it's cold in the air, on the wind, down on the battlefield. Cold, yeah, it's oh so grim. Cold, it's cold in the air, on the wind, down on the battlefield. Cold, yeah, it's oh so grim. Cold, it's cold in the air, on the wind, down on the battlefield. Cold, yeah, it's oh so grim. Cold. Cold. They're stuck in trenches, sharpshooters pick them off. Timeless in this down here, you pay the cost. So reluctant to call all of this a loss. So we keep on shooting the bullets cross. No man's land, this extensive span. The wounded get trapped in between where they ran, bogged down, not moving, and we're not backing down. Federals start retreating, but they never hear the sound. 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 Federals start retreating, but they never hear the sound. Confederates unleash our guns in a curtain on the men in blue as they fall, it is certain. Death waits for no man, either side when it's urgent. But in this battle, Cold Harbor, men in gray are the merchant. We are tough and determined throughout the campaign. Protect the South, no fear, I'll never let it show. Just refrain, they smash into our life, somehow we stand. Holding back, frontal assault, no going as they plan. Many men fade to black. Black. Many men fade to black. Black. Even though it's victory this time, one thing is certain, they won't stop until we're on our knees. The tide is turning in the war, in the country as a whole. Our cause not supported, not openly anymore. Anyways, too many men dead. What's the motive? Slavery, slavery, that's what it's all about. Slavery, that's what it's all about. Cold Harbor is the end of significant resistance. For the South. Follow the trail, Follow all the burning, follow the trail to the scourge. Sherman, burning southern cities, all we do is watch, yearning that we can do something, stop the tables, turn it after all the battles. We have shown tenacity, but now near the end, the Union will show their teeth in the form of a general who brings with him defeat. Resources dwindle, then the best tactic is retreat. Follow the smoke, try not to choke. Through the cities in the south, the resistance not close. Try to fend them off, Johnson, you must do something with what resources, what men, because there is nothing. We left many soldiers in the dirt from east to west, so fight on if we must just slow them down, well at best. Well, follow the smoke, try not to choke. The writing on the walls is defeat hard to avoid. Burning, 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 burning on fire, on fire. Burning, 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 never getting higher, never getting higher. Burning, 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 burning on fire, on fire. Burning, 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 never getting higher, never getting higher. We'll follow the trail through savannah, vengeance in the air, carried by the wind like a banner. They mean all business, surrender, aren't you learning? Your rebellion is crumbling like buildings we are burning, but no, we can't give in. Longest breath is in the lungs, more blood must we spill in the city, in the ruins of Atlanta, of every city. So just stand up, never look for pity. Follow the smoke, no you can't flee. Try not to choke, this isn't your destiny. What are you trying to save? Is it men? Are your face? We're trying to save our homes. At this point, that's the state. They're freaking slaves along the way. Pay no mind, they turn this war into a fight for freedom. Well, where is mine? All I see is death. A soldier on the wrong side. My city in the crosses of the torch. Sherman's might. Burning, 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 burning on fire, on fire. Burning, 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 never getting higher, never getting higher. Burning, 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 burning on fire, on fire. Burning, 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 never getting higher, never getting higher. Burning, freeing as they march the plan. Don't be fooled, killing our soldiers on this great land. That's the rule, torturing them, inflicting loss. They do it too, pillaging southern states, the plan. What can we do? Shooting at those invading and taking from us. The south is burning, shooting at those who paint us as a villain. Convenient when it's all turning. Through the streets we fight and fall back, fight and fall back. We are learning, shooting at them empty inside, because peace we might be yearning. Freeing as they march the plan. Don't be fooled, killing our soldiers on this great land. That's the rule, torturing them, inflicting loss. They do it too, pillaging southern states, the plan. What can we do? Shooting at them and falling back, delaying time. Shooting at them and falling back, through bodies down the line. In the streets of Atlanta, in the ruins of every city near. To the singing up the coast, Sherman's marching, surrender, it is clear. Freeing as they march the plan. Don't be fooled, killing our soldiers on this great land. That's the rule, torturing them, inflicting loss. They do it too, pillaging southern states, the plan. What can we do? Burning, 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 burning on fire. Don't be fooled, burning, 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 great land. Higher, that's the rule. Burning, 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 burning on fire. They do it too. Burning, 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 never getting higher. What can we do? Burning as they land burning on fire. Don't be fooled. Burning on soldiers, burning great land, getting higher. That's the rule. Burning, burning on fire. They do it too. Burning states, burning the land, getting higher. What can we do? We are burning. Here they come, marching over the hills, freedom written in blood, now the end looms near. Many victories have been forged throughout the years. Rebelling and it dies with the last soldiers here. Richmond under siege, it's a constant bombardment. When will hope leave? When the bombs keep on falling. They cross the river James in the summer one more time. When Richmond falls, so the weak, that's no lie. Full-fledged resistance cannot maintain. They have the numbers and that is the game. Resources scarce, we suffer in the shame. What will they think of us? Never be the same. In a country changing, furthermore, who to blame but us? Settle the score. Though men and boys died, hardly care. Rebels rise then fall, they will hit. All about the rebels, villainous, what's their cause? Not about the soldiers, not about the loss. The suffering, north and south, freedom it takes. Pay for in blood, soldiers, freemen, and slaves. And slaves. Pay for in blood, soldiers, freemen, and slaves. And slaves. In blood, soldiers, freemen, and slaves. And slaves. Paper and blood, soldiers, freemen, and slaves. They think their cause is noble, of course they aren't wrong. It wasn't just about that, but the reason's far gone. Bury in the ashes of our cities all along. Save your tears for the free that still fight for it when we're gone. Cut off supplies to the city and just wait for us to crumble and surrender to our fate. We men in gray can't hardly tell, caked in dust, blood, mud, and dirt, and whatever else, cause there is no hope now, up to one man. Lee trying to salvage desperate what he can. Fight and retreat, they capture more men. Prisoner camps are just hell where we've been. Grant is waiting, fight, we still fight. It's a losing battle fading in the night. They just dismantle us and it's clear the war is winding down, soon you'll all hear. All about the rebels, villainous, what's their cause? Not about the soldiers, not about the loss. The suffering, north and south, freedom it takes. Pay for in blood, soldiers, freemen, and slaves. And slaves. Pay for in blood, soldiers, freemen, and slaves. Paper and blood, soldiers, freemen, and slaves. And slaves. Paper and blood, soldiers, freemen, and slaves. And slaves. Countryside, man, they're in pursuit. Every ridge we come across, they're up there too. It's insanity, it seems, they multiply. Our enemy has numbers, we no longer see the light. It's a long 4 years, so much pain. Even the generals are bloodstained. The war it culminates near a courthouse, they say. Appomattox, history knows the name. Surrender after 4 long years. Surrender After blood, sweat, and tears, a nation torn apart, soon will be on the mend. Appomattox is the place it all ends. Condemnation for the South, it was tough. Land of the free, it was written in blood. Land of the free, it was taken in blood. Condemnation for the South, tough. After many battles fought, they will say the reason we took up arms, plain as day. Slavery, keep the slaves locked away. The issues are more complex, but there's no way to get out of the shadows of shackles and chains. States, rights, and property we will maintain. Surrendering the battle flag. The war's over, but this country will bear the scars long after there's no closure. After 4 long years, surrender. After blood, sweat, and tears, a nation torn apart, soon will be on the mend. Appomattox is the place it all ends. Condemnation for the South, it was tough. Land of the free, it was written in blood. Land of the free, it was taken in blood. Condemnation for the South, tough. Land of the free, it was written in blood. Land of the free, it was taken in blood. North and South, just blood.